Okay.
Namaste, sir. Namaste to one and all present here. Today we have amongst us Magge Nagappa Nataraj, sir, who happens to be a state director for Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan, NYKS, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of India. And he's a state director for two states, Tamil Nadu and Puducherry. And today it is it is a blessing that we have got his time despite such a busy schedule that he has. You know, there is a lot to say about sir. He happens to have had, have more than 30 years of experience in this entire department, starting from a district youth coordinator. He has done his MA from Mysore University in psychology. Then he has completed his MSW from University of Mangalore and he's done it in social work. And the best part is that he understands the ground reality. He comes from the village himself. And from the village rising to the top as a state director now is really an inspiration from his entire journey itself. He has worked far and wide. I can keep going on with the kind of experience that he has. He has worked during the disaster management in 2001, which happened in Gujarat. Then he worked also in the Uttar Kashi. Then in 1999, he also worked in the super cyclone that happened in Odisha. So the kind of exposure that Mr. Nataraj has is fantabulous. And I think as a youth director, as a state director of Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry, it is really a blessing that we as youngsters do this collaborative research by Vivekananda Global Foundation and Youth of India Foundation would really help us understand the kind of increasing role of youth in volunteerism is happening, especially with the COVID, and how India is going to contribute to the 75 years of United Nations, which we are going to celebrate this year, which is happening altogether. Just to say a little more about Mr. Natarajan, he happens to be a recognized trainer, a good communicator. He has given hundreds and hundreds of sessions on leadership training and personality development. So here we have amongst us, and not taking much of your time, I would request sir to share his thoughts with us, please.
Yeah, good evening, Shailesh. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, so first of all, I would like to say a few words how the youth activities originated after independence. You know that in the year 1947, we got the independence. After 1947, after 74, 5 years back, we got the independence. The total population of India was just 33 crores in the year 1947 when we got the independence. And now the population after 75 years, it is more than 130 crores. Amongst this, who can be called as youth? So far we have two national youth policies. The first national youth policy was introduced in the year 2003. As for the first national youth policy, those who belongs to 15 to 35 age group can be called as youth. After, in the year 2014, Government of India, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports introduced a second national youth policy, which says that those who belongs to 15 to 29 age group can be called as youth. So now 15 to 29 age group population itself is more than 45 crores. As for 2014 National Youth Policy, 27.8% of our population are youths. So what I'm going to say here is, in the year 1947, when we got the independence in the, nearly 75 years back, the total population of India was 33 crores. Now, the youth population is more than 45 crores. This is an asset. That is why everybody is telling across the world, all eyes are watching towards India because it is an young India. 250 years back, the same opportunity got by United States of America. Amongst their population, youth population was more. Now, amongst the most populated countries, China is leading now. They have much population than us. But youth population is concerned, we are leading. That is why all the eyes are watching towards India, because we have youngsters more. So to channelize this, youth energy for a constructive or nation building activities, there was no youth program after independence for nearly 2 decades. In the year 1969, Government of India launched a new scheme called NSS, National Service Scheme, which is working with the student youths of India. And later, NSS is working with only student youths of India, but here in India, we have non-students also. NSS is working with the student youth means those who are studying in colleges, schools, and universities. So with student youth, they are working. But in India, we have non-students also. Who are non-student? They may be illiterate youths. They are they may be dropouts. They may be even after completion of their education without employment, unemployed youth. So they can be called as youth. So their population is more now. So therefore, in the year 1972, which happens to be the silver jubilee year of our independence, to commemorate this occasion, Government of India launched a new scheme called Nehru Yuva Kendras. So Nehru Yuva Kendras were launched in the year 1972. So since then, Nehru Yuva Kendras are working across the country. We have 623 districts in India. So it comes under Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. NYK and NSS, we can say that we belong to Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. We can say two sides of a coin. Two sides of a coin. They are working with the student youth and we are working with the non-student youth, illiterate youth, dropouts, and unemployed educated youths. So NYK was established. At present, we have 623 districts, almost all the districts we can say, but the newly carved out districts, NYKs are yet to be established. So I am the state director for Tamil Nadu and Puducherry. Tamil Nadu and Puducherry is concerned, we have 40 districts. Among these 40 districts, we have 32 kendras. Another 8 new kendras are yet to open. So this, we are now NYK, Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan, has grown to the level now. It is one of the biggest youth networking organization of the world. So NYKs are working since 1972, as I said, and now it has grown to the level of one of the biggest youth networking organization in the world. We have more than 285,000 youth clubs affiliated to Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan from 623 districts of India. So we are organizing so many youth-related programs. Many programs we are organizing. Amongst them, sports, games, cultural activities, personality development trainings, awareness activities, youth exchange program. Amongst them, district youth exchange program, district level youth exchange program, state level youth exchange program, and interstate youth exchange program, and international youth exchange program also we are organizing from the ministry. So this is the small introduction of Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan. And I am working from since 3 decades. Basically, I am from Mysore district of Karnataka. Now I served in different capacities across the country. Now I am the state director for Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, and we are doing some good work. I can't say excellent work, but we can say that we are organizing some good programs during COVID-19 period. Please.
So that is very true. I mean, I think the kind of mention that you have given about how NYK has risen up, and I think it is very important for young people of today to understand that what it was started with just a small thought has become the world's largest organization now. and serving the young people. You yourself have so vast experiences. I think it is a blessing that we could hear it from you itself, what NYKS is all about. And I think I would like to mention to all our viewers one more thing about our eminent guest and our speaker, that he's one of those very few personalities who had constructed the public building, who was given back to NYKS by creating a building from his own money, which he must have saved for different purposes. But then he realized that how important it is that we invest in our young people, we invest in the future of youth. And he created the building, I think, back in Mysore, sir, if I remember rightly. And then you gave it to him.
I'm sorry. It is not from my money. I have mobilized. Without the government or departmental fund, through the local mobilization, right, I have constructed a new building for NYK office in district office in Mysore. The land was also provided by district administration. So I have mobilized without a single paisa from our department. We have locally mobilized the fund and we have constructed. That is an asset now. I can say it is around 4 to 5. The present market value of that building is around 4 to 5 crore. It is an asset for the youth. It is an asset for NYKs. It is an asset for the youth. It is an asset for government. I can say it is one of the good work of mine during my journey. Not only that, I was in Asan district as a district youth coordinator. During that period also, in the existing building, the first floor I have constructed. Not only that, I have given new shape for few youth hostels. Youth hostels also, all the youth hostel of Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports comes under us. So I have given a new shape for Asan Youth Hostel and Mysore Youth Hostel. Mysore Youth Hostel, we have taken it to, in a different this thing. And now at present, we are trying our level best, and we have given a new shape for Chennai Youth Hostel in Tamil Nadu. So, and we are trying our level best to get a new shape for the youth hostel in Madurai in Tamil Nadu. So, like this, we are doing something for the youth.
Could you please share more information about the COVID activities that NYKS had taken, particularly in Pondicherry and Tamil Nadu and across the country as well?
Yes. A state director of Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry, I will give more information about Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry. National level also, I would like to give some information, good information.
Sir, I think it has been muted.
After the lockdown in the month of March, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you now.
All came in between. Yes, sorry, extremely sorry that the new device. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir, we can hear you now.
I think video is paused. Hello, can you?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Yeah.
So I think there is some network problem that is happening.
Yeah, no, I have my own this thing. Yeah, please. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, please.
Yeah, COVID-19 activities are concerned. Sorry for the,
no, that's fine, sir.
this thing, after the lockdown, we started, working from home. After that, in the month of April 15th, Government of India, Ministry of Youth Affairs, Ministry of Home Affairs, has given a clear direction for few departments, for all the departments. So in this COVID-19 situation also, we have to work. So the Ministry of Home Affairs has declared Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports and Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan and NSS are the essential service providing organization. So therefore, we started our work on 20th of April. 20th of April, now we were really afraid. Few officers, they were afraid to come out from their home, even though because of the motivation given by Honorable Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of India, respected Shri Kiran Rijijuji, and the Secretary, Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports, Madam Usha Sharma ji, and also Joint Secretary and Director General of NYKS, respected Shri Asit Singh Saab. So they have taken a webinar during lockdown only, March. 3 hours, 4 hours, they have taken through Zoom webinar only. They have motivated us, and through their motivation, we also started our work from district level, state level, and as well as at village level. Village level, the most important activities we have undertaken. So we have undertaken so many activities. See, you know that due to this lockdown and COVID-19, the most affected section is unorganized laborers, agricultural laborers, migrant laborers. For them, our youths have started providing food, whatever the activities, no. So whatever the available, in their hand. So our youths have started. Generally, I can say that all non-medical activities they have started. Non-medical activities mean we can't say take non-medical medical activities. So we have given youth volunteers list to district administration, district collectors in all the district, not only in Tamil Nadu and Puducherry states, across the country. We have given the list of volunteers. Like that, in Tamil Nadu, we have given 9,600 volunteers list. They have been attached to district administration. So these volunteers, they have become a bridge between the district administration and they are providing for food. They are providing food for the quarantine houses, groceries, medical equipment, medical facilities they have provided. Now also they are working with the district administration without expecting anything. District administration also they have treated very well. And I can't say all the volunteers are working in all the districts, but all the districts they are working. All the districts volunteers have been attached to district administration. District administration, they are utilizing in multifarious activities. So few are packing and providing food for the volunteer, quarantine houses. Few are taking part in the awareness activities, different activities, non-medical activities they are covering. See, across the country, I can say that around 37 lakhs volunteers are working now with the district administration and at district level, block level, as well as at village level. Village level also, youth themselves, they have started. You know that all the youths are not rich. Their economical background is very poor. Even though they are not even middle income group also, not higher income group, not even middle also, even though they are providing food for the elders at village level, at district level also, they are mobilizing the fund and distributing food for the needy people. Needy people are migrant laborers, elders, elderly citizens, we can say, and the stray animals, including dogs, Today also, yesterday also, our volunteers have provided food for horses in Ooty district. It is appeared in Hindu paper also. They are feeding the food for horses and stray dogs and stray animals also. So this is war-footed manner our volunteers have started. So at present, 37 lakhs volunteers are doing at village level. Village level, our volunteers are doing extraordinary work. There is no fund for them. We have not given a single paisa for them, even though without a single paisa also, they are doing extraordinary work. The number one work is identification of vulnerable section, elderly citizens, taking care of their food, taking care of their medical checkup and other things. Then other things I can say that providing food and village sanitization. Village sanitization is concerned, they have find out their own herbal medicines like turmeric powder, water, and neem leaves. So they will mix and herbally they will make the water, and it will be sprayed to the whole village. This is the one, they are not depending on any, medicines. They themselves, they are preparing themselves the herbal medicine. They are spraying throughout their village, this thing. And another thing is the bordering. Bordering, it is just like, it is not, I am not talking about international border or interstate border or inter-district border or inter-block border. I would like to say a few words about the bordering. In the village level, the bordering they made. Nobody enter into their village. Nobody outsider should not enter. You know that majority of their brothers and sisters of villagers only, they have gone to urban area. They started coming back, even though they were not allowed. They have been quarantined outside the village, and they have provided food for them, all other assistance, everything. And the bordering, they dig the road, then fencing was erected, and for that and electrification was given for that. And every youth by shift wise, they are guarding that. This is in few villages, it has happened. This is one thing. This is gardening, bordering of the village. Another thing is the most affected people in villages, the agricultural laborers and agriculturist. Agriculturist means not a large scale, a small scale agriculturalists or small farmers are there. So they are growing 60 days, 50 days, 30 days, vegetables and fruits and flowers. In Tamil Nadu is famous for, so many Asian temples are there. It's we can say it's a state of temples. Beautiful temples are there. Due to this lockdown, all the temples were closed. And these farmers, they have grown lot of flowers. The flowers and the vegetables, they have thrown it to the road because there was no marketing facility. There was no vehicle. For movement also. This was happened in the first and second week of the lockdown. After that, villagers, these youths enter and they became the youth, voluntarily they enter. They became a bridge between the district level authorities, marketing authorities, and the villagers. And they started this thing. But during this lockdown in the initial stage, farmers, they have suffered a lot, number one. Number two, the agricultural laborers, they have suffered a lot. There was no work also for them. There was no food also. For them, they have provided the food, our youth, through local mobilization. It is not in one village. It is not in across the state and across the country. They have youths have taken their initiative. So now, in a war-footed manner, they have started these activities and doing very well, And a few what you call farmers, agriculturists. So they have grown vegetables. There was no market. These are all perishable items. We can't, there was no storage also for them. They have thrown literally loads together tomato and other vegetables were thrown out. And these flowers cultivation, no, they have not even touched it. It is spoiled there only. So this is the thing. At this juncture, our youths try to you know uh, motivate the villagers to go and take extreme step. Few what you call farmers, they, after the loss of these vegetables and other this thing, they try to commit suicide. So they have counseled, and some other way they have convinced them, and now they are working as a bridge between district administration and the village people. And these are the activities they have taken. Not only that, as I already told you, at village level also, they are providing food for the cattle, street dogs, stray animals also, they are providing. Everything they have taken care. This is really, uh, we have never seen such a wonderful youth effort in these days. So COVID-19 given an opportunity for the youths to do some good work for the society. This is really appreciable one, and we have to recognize this youth, and we have to encourage. Some other way we have to encourage them. And they have started at village level and block level and district level. I already told you, we have 38 in districts in Tamil Nadu, and 2 districts in Pondicherry states. 22 districts they have organized blood donation camps. Shailesh, people at this juncture, they are afraid to come out from their houses because of the phobia media has created. And particularly media, I can blame. Secondly, this phobia at this juncture, people are afraid to come out from their houses, but our youths, they have taken lead and coming and donating the blood. What you say? I can say they are not the youths, they are our future leaders. They are the real humanitarians at this juncture, without caste, without creed, without religion. They are working for the humanity. This thing really touched us, and we are also encouraging, and we have to salute for their the work they are doing extraordinary. Not only in Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry, across the country, our honorable minister, secretary madam, and our joint secretary and DG also, they are monitoring at every day. Even every day, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports is giving our secretary madam and joint secretary and honorable minister is giving a report on the activities of Nehru Yuva Kendras across the country to the Prime Minister office. And that is why they have recognized. Yesterday, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi Saab has appreciated the effort of Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports and NYKS during the Unnati app inauguration. It was live telecast yesterday. He has appreciated. So this is the recognition got the Prime Minister from the Minister for our youth. This is the youth power, we can say that. That is why I said Young India. So now youths are leading now. These are the few activities. Not only that, we have worked. I got Diksha app, Diksha app download is concerned. In Tamil Nadu itself, we have more than 70,683. I got Diksha app, and also Arogya Setu app download is concerned. We have done a good work. 48 lakhs 82,000 they have downloaded because of the effort of our volunteers. They have motivated the villagers. See, for the educated, so they can watch the media and they can understand. At village level, agricultural laborers, illiterates are there, agricultural unorganized laborers are there. For them, our volunteers at village level, they have motivated and they have done some more. And for the elderly citizens care also, they have taken nearly 4,08,000 elderly citizens have been taken care by our youth clubs and Mahila Mandals at village level. And we are also monitoring and we are also guiding when we are just supporting them, and they are politely accepting our suggestions and they are implementing. They are the real grassroots level workers. They are doing extraordinary work. We have not spent a single paisa for all these activities. They are doing themselves. As I told you, across the country, from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, Gujarat to Mizoram, we have youth clubs. 2,85,000 youth clubs are there. They have taken this lead and they are doing extraordinary work at this crucial and pandemic time. This is really we have to encourage and appreciate the initiative of our youth. And secondly, I would like to convey our regards to Honorable Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports, respected Shri Kiran Rijiju ji, our Secretary Madam, respected Usha Sharma ji, Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports, Joint Secretary Shri Aziz Singh Saab, and DG NYKS. So they are every day they are monitoring so many through the webinar, through mail and social media. They are watching. Apart from this, after April beginning, this work were taken place. Now we have entered into another phase, that is creating awareness on COVID-19, Corona pandemic, how to use the mask, how to prepare the mask, and what is the necessity of using the mask, and what is social distance, what is social distance, and what the precautionary measures we have to take. So we have created through the wall writing across the country, across all the villages, 1 or 2 wall writings we can they are visible about COVID-19, which was created by our volunteers. And for the fund also, they themselves mobilize. Then they are creating, they are doing what on social media they have used: WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, as well as Instagram and Messenger. All social media is full of awareness activities they have taken, district level, state level, and block level, and village level. We have WhatsApp groups. Through WhatsApp groups, we are sending the message. So the message and awareness activities they have taken very seriously and doing very good work. Now we have reached the corner also, interior also. For example, I would like to quote, not only in Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry, in all the states across the country, our NYK youths, volunteers, youth club members, they have reached to the corner where the interior villages. For example, I would like to quote, we have a district called Kanyakumari district. In the Kanyakumari district, we have a camp called Sri Lankan refugee camp. Nearly 250 families are there. There also, they have our volunteers voluntarily organized medical checkup camps and provided essentials, groceries, and medical equipment. So, like this. Not only that, we have a tribes called Kani tribes in Kanyakumari district and in Ooty districts of Tamil Nadu. There also, these hamlets are not clustered houses we may not find. Scattered houses are there. Even every remote village was also reached by our volunteers. Even government is also doing very well. State government and the central government is doing very well. Apart from that, our volunteers also themselves, they are doing very well. And not only that, migrant labor at state level, so 1,000 lakhs together laborers were there in Chennai, in Bangalore, in Mumbai, like for that also in district level also. For them, they have provided food, groceries, and boarding and lodging facilities. After that, Shramik trains were started by Government of India. Through the Shramik trains, they have been sent to their respective villages. So these are the works they have taken. Not only that, so many activities they have taken. It's a wonderful work they are doing at village level. Please, I think I have.
No, sir. Sir, it was such a delight listening to you. I mean, you have given such a vivid understanding about how young people today are getting out and working at such a pandemic. And I think, as an age group that you were mentioning of till 29 years of as youth recognized by Government of India, I fall in the same bracket, and it gives me an immense pride that people like you who are there to encourage, guide, and lead us, and then because of your guidance and leadership, we are able to do it on ground. So quickly, which you mentioned about the wall paintings, I would like to show it to our viewers a few of the wall paintings that are happening. This is one of the wall paintings that have happened, and there are ample such wall paintings. I mean, we can
So
go
many, and e-posters also they have created through social media. They are doing so many e-posters they have been posted,
right.
and social media is playing a vital role nowadays. And our youths have captured that in a constructive way. Yeah, this is also one.
So I think, the kind of works that the NYKS has done, not only in Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry, but across the country, is fantabulous. And I think it inspires the next generation of people. It inspires the young people that how under the leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister and then Honorable Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports, led by people like you in different states, can really give young people a platform to channelize their thoughts, energy, and their vision for the nation, for the district, or for the region as well. So you mentioned so much points, and I was so delighted to hear each one of them passionately. Yes, sir.
And also, most respected CM of Pondicherry has congratulated Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan. Not only that, Mr. U.R. Udaya Kumar, Honorable Minister for Revenue and Disaster Management, Government of Tamil Nadu. He has congratulated NYKS. He is in touch with us because he knows the strength and strength of NYKS. So he always appreciate NYKS. He has almost, so we have 40 honorable member of parliament here. Among them, 20 member of parliament, they have voluntarily they have given their appreciation letter to our district officers. We have district officers called district youth coordinators. So they got letter of appreciation from honorable MPs, honorable MLAs, honorable ministers, honorable chief minister also appreciated the voluntary efforts of our youth at village level, district level, and even at state level also. So this is the recognition our youths are receiving now.
So this is fantastic, and I think it is because of the efforts like people like you that has made that recognition possible. So one thing which I would like to really highlight, and because today the kind of discussion that we also wanted to have was what is the role of youth, what is the increasing role of youth in volunteerism, and when you mentioned that these young people are volunteering, putting in their efforts, not just their efforts but also their money, because a lot of places they are also providing the ration kits in different parts, and the kind of volunteerism that the young people are doing today, and I think that is very important and crucial to understand and really stop.
Please continue.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please continue.
So I think that is very interesting to hear. The essence of volunteerism has imbibed within the young people so vividly that we could together just not put our efforts, but we are also ready to go out of our way and make sure that the other one who is distressed can be helped out with whatever best I can have. So I think that was very interesting to note down as well. So, just a quick question from you. So you have had experiences of over 30 years now. So how do you see that the youth force of today, or the youth of India today, has a role to play in the coming few years as well? Because earlier you mentioned that in 1947, there was there was a lot of population about young people. It was primarily the young people participated in the revolution as well. Now, when we see that we talk about New India and the year 2022, it is again the young people that are again looked after. So how do you see that the importance of young people plays a very important role in the future of the nation or in the future of the world as well?
Yeah, sure. No, there I already made it clear. The youths during this pandemic time, the initiatives they have taken, they are the future leaders by providing, donating blood and collecting, mobilizing money for providing food for the needy persons as well as animals, street dogs, stray animals. So they are the future leaders. Our youths are innocent. They have to be motivated properly, and their energy has to be channelized for constructive purpose and what you call nation building activities. Surely, they will take, and they will build a good India, better India. So they have all sort of energy to do this kind of work. And COVID-19, the way youths have shown that their initiatives really appreciated, because as I already told you, for all this disaster management we have taken. This is not a new one for us, but it's a huge one. We never seen such a worst situation like this. I think we may not seen in our life also. It's a rare situation we have seen. People, in villages, there were no youths. In India, we have 5,76,000 youths, the youth class, sorry, villages. 5,76,000 villages are there. All villages were buried because all youths went to urban area. All youths are facing towards urban areas or cities. So they went. Now there were no ants were available for agricultural activities at village level one time. Now, after COVID-19, all the youths, those who have gone to their, cities like Chennai or Bangalore or any urban areas, now they are coming back. All the, only vulnerable people were there before COVID-19 in the villages of India. Now all the villages are full of youths. They have come back. Now we can say that we have to give a new dimension and for agricultural activities. I think they will do something there at village level. All the youths are full now. All the villages are full with youths now. This is one advantage. At the same time, at urban area, it is very difficult to find the hands now for all the work, because those who are working here, they went to their respective villages due to this pandemic. So now urban area is facing the labor problem. Village area.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Shailesh?
So we can hear you, sir.
Yeah. So now all the villages are full of youths now. We'll see some change now, because we have to live with this COVID-19. It may not go within a day or two, or within a month, or within 1 or 2 months. I think it may go on for a few months. So at this juncture, youths have taken a role to create awareness on COVID-19, Corona-related activities, and they are doing well. we can expect some positive changes. At the same time, central government headed by Honorable Prime Minister and the state government headed by chief ministers, they are also encouraging, and particularly our ministry, Honorable Minister, Honorable Secretary Madam, and our Honorable Joint Secretary and DG of NYKS, they are also motivating us to motivate the youth, and they used to sit with us for a webinar during lockdown, 3 hours, 4 hours. Secretary Madam and Joint Secretary, they have connected with so they, with their motivation, we have done something. So our special gratitude to them.
So I really want to ask something in the similar lines that you mentioned in the end now. So very lately, I saw that with UNICEF India, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports also launched Yuva as well.
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, I was about to tell. Yeah, it's a good question indeed. Ministry, UNICEF and United Nations and UNDP are always associated with us. Not only now, in the year 1999, when this Orissa super cyclone has taken place, 2,800 volunteers, they have served nearly 18 days in Orissa. At the time, UNICEF has given a award for NYKS. Next to Army is Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan. 25 lakhs rupees award was given to our organization during that period. Now, UNICEF and UN agencies, yesterday, Honorable Minister, Honorable Secretary, and DG Sir and the Joint Secretary, they have launched a new program, Yuva. We can expect some good things from you, from this program, Yuva, with UNICEF and UN agencies in collaboration with Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports and Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan.
So, what is the kind of support that is given to NYKS from honorable ministers and the DGs and the joint secretaries that you're mentioning, and how do they support you?
No, during this pandemic, COVID-19, so they I think after the lockdown took place on 23rd, I think. Within a day or two, they have taken us. Now everybody was were there, working from home. That was on March 23rd onward. So they have taken us for the webinar. They have motivated, and you have to do something. Yes, you can do. So like that, they have taken supervising and monitoring and guiding. So they are the real guiding force for us. They are the real guiding force. Our minister, Mr. Kiran Rigejuji, our secretary, respected Madam Usha Sharmaji, and Director General and Joint Secretary C. Assis Singh, and our Executive Director and our directors at national level. They are also day and night. There is no time there is no holiday for us. And after 20th of April, after the Ministry of Home Affairs declaration that NYK, Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan, is one of the essential service provider. So then we started our work. Even we are working in containment zone. Now I am sitting here in Chennai. You know the situation of Chennai now. Now in Tamil Nadu, it has already crossed more than 1,80,000 positive cases. In Chennai itself, it is more than 1 lakh. So even though at this situation, the complete lockdown, now also in Chennai, I'm speaking from Chennai, now also no public presence. After March lockdown, no public service is there. Now the complete lockdown, 2 times it has taken place from last June 19th to 5th of this month. Complete lockdown Chennai. Nothing was available. Nothing was available here. Even that time also, we have opened our office. We have contacted our volunteers through social media and motivated them to some good work, and they have taken. I can't say that all the youths have obeyed our directions, our honorable minister's direction, but majority have taken as their own family affair it is, like that. So they have taken this as their own, and they have done some good work. Really, it is an appreciable.
Very true, sir. I think there's a lot that we can keep on discussing and learning from you. There is no limit to the kind of work that have happened this time. So, however, just a final question from you, if you would allow. So, how do you think in future, or what would be your final message for Youth of India, and how can Youth of India, as an organization in future, work with NYKS and support the activities of NYKS and the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports?
No, NYKS is one of the, it is not a, new organization. 1972 we are working. NSS is working since 1969. So we have already completed, for 4 decades. We are touching the, for 50 years we are going to complete. It is not a new organization. We welcome organization like you to come and associate with us. We can do wonder. We can do so many activities. Not only COVID-19, other activities also. Even after COVID-19 also, we can do so many wonderful works at village level. See, Gandhiji once said, whatever the development has taken place in metropolitan cities like Chennai, New Delhi, or Calcutta, or Mumbai. So it has whatever the developmental activities taking place in the villages. As I already told you, 5,76,000 villages are there in India. They are the backbone of our economy. They are the backbone of our country. Whatever the change has to take place, it has to take place in the villages. Then only we can say it's a development. Gandhiji also dreamt about it. And Honorable Prime Minister also, to achieve this dream, is doing a lot of work. Our Minister, our Secretary, DG, and Joint Secretary also trying for.
So I think this is fantastic to hear your wide range of experiences. I think people like you who have come up from the grassroots to the policy making level as well, and who are coordinating such efforts of the state and the nation. I think it becomes very easier for a lot of young people like us to really understand that how we can give our time as well. And this democratic coordination between the state and the nation with efforts like yours really matters a lot, and especially for young people who needs transparency, who needs accountability, and who wants to enter into giving more time into volunteering, either the region, either the state, or the country at large. So I think it was fantastic, sir, listening to you, hearing to your experiences, and thank you for encouraging all the young people. Yes,
one thing I have forgotten to tell. Now, along with COVID-19 activities, our volunteers have started in all the villages voluntarily. Tree plantation works are going on. Clean village, green village. Not only COVID related activities, even clean village, green village from July and August. Everywhere I can send you so many photos. Every day we are receiving the action photos. They are planting so many trees. So we are going to plant nearly 25 lakhs trees in our state only, Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry. The work is going on in a war-footing manner. Now, COVID-19, not only COVID-19 activities, other activities also going on. This is the thing I was forgotten to tell you. This tree plantation activities are going on very well.
correct.
Very well.
And it is very rightly said. There are a lot of times that in our shlokas as well, it is mentioned that how planting a tree is equivalent to having 100 children. I mean, the kind of punyas that you could really get from planting one tree. And I think it is fantastic to hear that how young people really today want to engage and increase the participation of young people are increasing day by day in volunteerism and contributing to all the 17 goals of SDGs, primarily with the support of NYKS and the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. And it is indeed a great discussion that we could have had today with Mr. Nataraj sir, who had given not only his personal experiences starting from 1999 as working for the super cyclone in Odisha, then in 2001 in Gujarat, and then into different various capacities as youth director, motivator, coordinator in various capacities. And I think this is very interesting because this bringing together of knowledge, of grassroots experiences and knowledge together brings a lot of value to young people today. So, sir, I myself happened to be part of NSS during my school years, college years, while I was studying in Bangalore. And I've realized what kind of social volunteerism it develops and it imbibes within oneself. And the kind of self-serviceness that NSS and NYKS brings together, I am very much familiar with. So thank you so much, sir, once again for being here with us today. It's really been an honor speaking with you.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to share our youth activities, our
Right.
youth, what they are doing during COVID pandemic. Thank you.